This is the car Queen Elizabeth drove when she was in Kano in the 1960s or something. It's called a rat rod. It's a mix of comfort, sport, and being an outlaw. You can do anything with it. You have a handbrake if you want to go drifting. You have power if you want to do a drag race. You can just coast. I mean, it's an all-purpose vehicle.
What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is our last day here in Togo, and I cannot come to Togo without visiting KNM Performance. That's it over there. My homeboy Manesh, this is his shop, and we'll be checking out some of the cars he has here and some of the projects he's been working on since the last time we came here. Those who are OGs of this channel, you remember the last time we came here, this car wasn't in this state, but now you can see some improvements. There's another turbo build here. There are other cars here, so we will go and speak to him shortly. So if you enjoy contents like this, guys, I suggest you like this video, share it with another car enthusiast, and let's go. So I'm here with my boss. How are you doing?
Charlie, I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Welcome back.
Can you introduce yourself for those who don't know you?
Manesh, director of KNM Performance in Togo.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what do you generally do here?
Everything from general servicing to builds, custom builds, cars and bikes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Hey. 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
Okay. So can you give us a quick walk around of your shop?
Yeah, it's a small premises, but we do what we can with what we have. So like main entry, this is like the reception area or like the main staff area. Come in, let me show you. It's also like a messy area because that's where we stock a lot of products that we use.
It's understandable.
So you can look over there, the table is a mess because the green E30 we just finished. These are all the accessories that we need to put back, like the headlights, the front grille, the mesh, the door handles that have been reupholstered, the seats. We have, let me just put this down real quick.
Okay.
We have other accessories that just came in also. For example, you have these rims that came in for 190 Mercedes 190 old school.
BBS.
BBS 17 by 10 inch. So this is a small area where we generally stock stuff, and then eventually we move everything back to the big warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this side is your.
This is like our general service bay, or anything that needs to, like you can see, we're doing the suspension work on this S5. The Hyundai also just got lifted for just servicing, general servicing. But then any build that's going to take a long time, we find some space somewhere around, and then we just start it. Ooh. And then, for example, if you look over here,
those who remember some months back.
So maybe a year back.
A year back.
That we had started the project initially. It took a bit of time, and then by December last year we had finished it roughly because it had to go to a show in Aneho.
Okay.
So it came back because we were missing some items that we couldn't install at the time. For example, you can look inside the seat belts.
Okay.
So now we have 3-point seat belts in there. So we have 3-point seat belts. You have your charging system for your phone. At that time it wasn't hooked up. We now put launch control also for all the all the crazy things. So
and everything was built here in this shop?
Yeah, everything is built here in the shop. The only thing we received was the frame, or the chassis, or if I can say it. The roll cage was built here. It was reupholstered here also. This panel was built also from steel. So yeah, everything, whatever we could buy, we bought, and then the rest, like the dashboard is made completely here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And tell us about the engine.
So the engine, it's a small block Chevy engine. It's from the 1970s or 80s era.
Yeah.
It's a full iron block engine, iron head, everything. It's a 6-liter V8, and we built a turbo system around it.
What size of turbo?
It's a 76mm turbo.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, this thing eats it up. It's smoother. It's like
like
water.
nothing. Yeah.
So we're just going through everything. You can see we open the panel here. We're just rewiring everything, make sure everything is clean, and then put it back. And then we're gonna respray the whole car again.
Okay. What's the purpose of this build?
It's called a rat rod. It's a mix of comfort, sport, and being an outlaw. You can do anything with it. You have a handbrake if you want to go drifting. You have power if you want to do a drag race. You can just coast. I mean, it's an all-purpose vehicle.
Okay.
But it's mostly for people who are passionate. They want to take something and build it completely different. This car, I mean, the Beetle itself in its original form, the engine was in the back.
Yes.
But you can't fit a V8 in the back, so we moved it up front, and then we put the radiator in the back.
So if can you do some for me?
Yeah. I mean, if you want a jet engine, we'll put a jet engine in there.
I'll love that. I'll fly from here.
We need to find it. We need to find one first.
Oh yeah, I can find one in Ghana.
You can find one in Ghana.
Oh yeah.
Working conditions. So, yeah,
yes.
That's about it.
I'm impressed. What size of tire is this?
These are 16-inch rims,
Okay.
and then all-purpose or all-weather tires, but then thicker slabs.
Okay.
Yeah. So what it does is it gives a comfortable ride. It's not too harsh, so you can really drive it anywhere you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping we can test drive it.
So at the moment, there's no. We haven't done the roadworthy yet.
Okay.
But we'll give it a shot and see.
Okay.
Yeah. If we don't get busted, then we say amen.
Ghana, Togo police, please, pardon us.
Pardon.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
So this is 1984 E30, 86 E30.
Okay.
With its original M20 engine. It was originally a drift car. I don't know if you remember Urban Race. They did it by
Yes.
The red E30 that was
long time ago.
Yeah,
that was
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the customer decided to bring it back to like a nice form, everything where he can. The seats and everything were deleted in the back, so we brought everything back. We removed the roll cage, everything. Now so the seats you saw over there.
Yes.
That's for this car.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you done, like
engine wise?
Yes.
So we just refreshed the engine. It's turbocharged. We did a custom tank. Like an air box, like you have on every car.
Okay.
So what it does is you have cool air coming in, and the heat from the radiator doesn't affect that
to
cool
the
air.
side. Okay.
So usually what we see is as you're driving, all the hot air mixes with the cooler, and then your air temps rise, and all sorts of things. So we built this. We re-sprayed the engine bay. Now what we're going to do now is rewire everything so that you don't see anything once you open it, and then just clean it up. So this is supposed to be somewhere over here. This is the boost controller.
Okay.
We're gonna hide it also. Just give it a clean look, and then get it delivered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, nice one.
All the seats, everything.
Suspension wise.
Suspension is coilovers, adjustable suspension.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, for example, on this car, it's very bumpy compared to this one also. This is on coilovers too, but
did you check the brakes and stuff?
No, everything's stock. Everything's
brakes.
stock. Yeah, everything's stock.
Can it handle the power?
Yeah. And my E30, I have stock brakes too.
Oh yeah.
But after a few runs, I start to maybe I should just calm down. Yeah.
Okay.
But for what it is, it's this thing should be making somewhat around 400 horsepower, so it should be enough. Yeah.
Investors, if you are watching this video, we need a dyno.
Yeah.
We need
a hub dyno.
Support.
There's a guy in town who has a dyno, I think, but he hasn't set it up yet,
or
he's working on it, something to that effect. So once he's done, we'll take all the cars and then
get the dyno.
Yeah, get the dyno, and then tell everybody, like, okay, this is making
this
X much
power.
You saw the drift car from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So it was built here too. Yeah.
Can you tell us the setup on that one?
It's M52 B28, 2.8 liters, but it's now at 2.9. We bored out the block a bit.
Okay.
We put better pistons, lower compression, stock. That's about it. ARP head studs. It has a turbo system on there. The ECU has been tuned by us also. So yeah.
Do you do tuning here as well?
Yeah, we do. All these cars. So this one. So this is on ECU called Dictator. Okay. It's from South Africa. It's been tuned there. This is a ECU called Mega Squirt. It's been tuned here. My E30 is on another ECU. I tuned it. The drift car is on EMU ECU Master, and I tuned it myself. So yeah, we do our own thing over here.
Okay, okay. And which other projects are you?
Ooh, so it's a graveyard of projects too. So you have over here, for example, you have a 1964 Jaguar Mk2.
This is like Queen Elizabeth time.
In fact, this is the car, from what I was told, Queen Elizabeth drove when she was in Kano, when she visited Kano in the 1960s or something. There's the owner of the car has a documentation, and he showed it to me once, but he wants to keep it a secret. And the original plates of the car said something Queen QE something, and a number. That was the year she visited Kano. So apparently she went in with two, and then she left one to the Emir of Kano, who then sold it to the gentleman who brought it here and everything. So this is the original car. And right now we're doing what is called like a Restomod. We can't do a restoration because parts are very scarce, and the cost of, you can find them, but the cost of importing them, duty, and then the cost is going to be astronomical. So we're doing a Restomod. If you look underneath here, for example, the whole under tray of the car, so like the rear differential, the rear drivetrain, the front drivetrain is from E34 BMW. The engine is no longer the original engine because it was dead. So yeah. So it's a small, a 6-cylinder Chevy engine. So it works. It's going to be converted to fuel injection, and then, yeah, it's going to be a nice car.
Definitely. I trust you. I know what you can do.
Thank you. So yeah, it's a time it takes time. We started off with the rat rod over there, which took us almost 2 years from start to completion. Waiting for parts, just going over it. You fix something and then you say, oh shit, it's not. Redo it again, cut, re-weld. So it takes time. And I'm starting cars from base, meaning there's nothing.
That's all.
I have to now say, okay, I want the wiring diagram to like go through here. Where should I mount the battery? I need to have a vision in mind, and then build accordingly. Okay. And so we spray cars over here. We sprayed the E30 also. We sprayed this. This is a Nissan Patrol. Two-door Nissan Patrol. It got
off-roaders.
Yes, it got lifted and everything. It got sprayed, but then there was some paint run over it, so we're going to respray it again. Okay. This section. And so I cannot take all the credit for this car, but we sprayed it, but I can give you all the specs of it. If you look in here, you see it's not the original Nissan engine. It's now called, this is a Mercedes OM606 for all the diesel lovers.
Yes.
The beast of all diesel engines, yeah.
Yes.
With an upgraded turbo, whole set HX40, which is a massive turbo. This thing can push, this car, you sleep on it and it'll bounce off you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They built a custom intake manifold. Yeah.
This is mad.
Yeah, everything was done locally. So we're still learning, we're still processing, we're still trying to learn how to weld, but for what it's worth, this is where it starts.
It's an improvement.
And it got converted to electrical power steering. So it doesn't use the original power steering anymore. It's just there, but it's completely dead. So this is the electrical power steering unit. Okay. So you put on the key and then you can turn the steering wheel without even starting the car.
Man.
Yeah. So it's a crazy build.
I love it.
Thank you.
For those who think things like this cannot happen in Africa.
Oh hell no! Yeah. A lot can happen here. A lot can happen here. It's just number one, it's the mindset.
Yes.
You see custom jobs on TV, all the big tuners and everything. I mean, if they tell you how much people are spending to build those cars, if you tell somebody here in Africa, oh, it will cost you too much, like the world is going to end. But from what I understood, people here or people in Africa, they would rather spend and buy land and build a nice house at a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Whereas the American man, he doesn't really care about a huge house. He wants like a car that's worth more than the house itself. So that's why I say it's a mindset thing. Everybody has his own.
And it gives you joy.
Yeah, exactly. My E30 there, no matter what happens, the moment I start it, I go for a drive. Oh, Charlie, everything is over. Oh. All the troubles in the world is gone.
Okay.
But when is your next trip to Togo?
You just tell us when, and we'll be here.
Because I'm trying to get all the other cars that I built here.
Okay.
and we'll shut the town down.
Yes. And on this note, we'll be organizing a trip here. If you are watching this video, organizing a trip, you come and take a look at some of your projects and stuff.
Yeah,
and
for sure,
then,
for sure,
you
for
know,
sure, for sure. Yeah,
have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. We'll organize it. Let's say maybe end of this month, maybe next month.
Okay.
If you're available, if your schedule is free, we'll make it happen.
For sure.
But you don't get sick while driving, right?
No.
You sure?
No, at all.
All right, okay.
Okay.
So we'll make it happen.
So what are we looking at here?
So this is a E46, of obviously a coupe. This is going to be the drift car we'll be building for the workshop as a
Workshop car.
yeah, workshop car to showcase what we can do in terms of building cars. Just to showcase that okay, we can do this job. I mean, it's not complicated to build a drift car, but you know, I'm a bit too meticulous. So I like to build like a professional drift car, and part of that is I try to do everything using what I have. So for example, it's a stock M54 engine.
Okay.
It's turbocharged, but I didn't buy the turbo manifold. I built it. Yeah, so just like we built for the rat rod, I built it over here so you can see the turbo. And for me, it's a way to experiment. So people usually say a 2.5 liter engine is not good. You need a 3 liter engine. What I'm trying to achieve is to have a car that's going to do like maybe 500 horsepower, and then the full power will come in like 2,500 RPM all the way to 7,500. So I'm playing with the size of the turbo.
Okay.
It's a twin scroll turbo. So that means the first 3 cylinders is feeding one bank, and the second 2 cylinders is feeding the second bank. It's using a one wastegate setup. So I'm playing with it. I'm going to be playing with the cam setup also. I just want to see, compared to other 2.5 liters I've done, if it will work. So I can't give all my secrets, but this is what's happening. It's going to be using electronic throttle body. The wastegate is going to be electronic also, so I can really control everything. The intercooler is up front over here. The radiator will be in the back. At the moment, we haven't started the roll cage, but I would like to give a huge shout out to Seti Brothers.
Ooh.
Seti Brothers is a
the Seti Brothers in Ghana.
Yeah, that's where they're based. A family-based business, Charlie, that's been on for as long as I can remember. I knew the dad since I was a little boy, and the kids have taken over. 3 brothers. They're the most genuine people you ever find. Trustworthy. The steel that they have, you can't go wrong with them. So they sponsored me with steel to build my roll cage tubes, and then galvanized plate to build my fuel tank. So I'm just playing with it just to see. And if you come in the back here, you see we mounted the radiator in the back. So the radiator is in the back over here. If you look closely over here, you'll see, example over here, this is the water pump over here, the electronic water pump.
Okay.
And then this is the fuel cell we built.
Okay.
So we built, like I said, using the steel from Seti Brothers. Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm yet to start the roll cage, but I'll be starting it in a few. So anything you need steel-wise, whether you're in Ghana or Togo, don't go far. Seti Brothers is the place. No problem. Thank you for coming by.
Yes. So if you can take us for a spin, we'll be happy. We can check if the coast is clear.
let's go do a scope first and see what happens.
Okay.
And then if nothing, then yeah, we'll go for a ride in the Beetle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a link up?
The link is. Sorry, I can't swear. It's a link up. It's a link up.